Hello guys, welcome to Kabbalah of Adam. I spent some time today. Today's my day off. And I was thinking about our class we did last night. And it was really, really hot. And so I thought today I would try to bring it down. And give a class for everybody talking about Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and Sukkoth. And what it means to the non-Jew. What it means to the Ger. What it means to the person. That is part of the nations. So I wrote three pages front and back here. So here goes. Rosh Hashanah. This is the day Adam was created. Why was Adam created? Adam was created to do the repair and the tikkun and the rectification of the world of Nekudim. The world of Nekudim, there's three worlds. The worlds of Akudim, Nekudim, and Berudim. Berudim is Adam, the new Adam. Adam Kadmon, Adam Harishon, Adam in the garden. The world of Nekudim is where the seven vessels shattered. These are the seven kings of Edom in Genesis 36. But the eighth king, Mehetabel and Hadar, this is Adam and Hava. This is the rectification of the worlds previous. God was creating and destroying worlds and creating and destroying worlds. Adam was sent to rectify, in other words, fix, do tikkun, for all these worlds. This is why Adam and Hava were created in the Gan. They were created to rectify the shattering of the vessels. What is this world of Nekudim? This world of Nekudim is the shattered lights of the two Hays of Yud He Vav He. So the Yud and the Vav are male, and the two Hays are female. We'll call them Leah and Rachel, okay? When the light of the male hit the aspect of the lights of the females, these worlds shattered. Let's call it the Big Bang Theory, okay? But the names of these are Sog and Ben. These are two names of Yud He Vav He, the name Sog and the name Ben. Sog is a 63 name and Ben is a 52 name. We live in Ben because we have 52 weeks in our year. So these are name formulas of Yud He Vav He. This world, the world known as the Tohu. This world of Tohu has the seven lower spheroids in it that shattered like glass. And the light sparks, known as the Nitzots, fell. This is the original fall. They fell into what we're going to call the cosmic graveyard of creation. The backside, the waste of the supernal worlds. The birthplace of the 70 nations. This is why there are only 7 laws that govern and apply to the nations. The laws of morality, we'll call them. Whether the nations, which are the non-Jews, do them or not, or keep them or not, these laws apply. The nations will be judged by these laws. Whether you keep them or not, they are in effect. They are the laws of, we'll call it, nature. Now, Adam, he looks in and he sees that this world must be fixed. This is us. This is the 70 nations that are in the world of the muck, of the tohu, the ooze, the cosmic slime, if you will. This is the backside world of his thoughts, his brain, his spine, his nerve endings, all of his senses. He's seeing, looking, touching, tasting, smelling, the sounds, the carnality of it, everything. Their world, this is the world of Tohu, and it is the world known as sin. He understands it. He knows that it's the female aspect that is caught in it. Eve is caught. The two Hays are trapped. And her children are with her. The 70 nations. More so. They're caught because they were the things in the world of Nekudim that burst. They could not contain the light of Hashem, the male light. This is the world of Tohu, known as the Klippa. All the souls of the nations from Adam Kadmon, the supernal Adam, are now trapped. So a new light emerges in this world called the light of Ma, the light of Adam, Adam HaRishon, Adam in the garden. And he forms the world of Barudim, the world of rectification, the world of Tikkun. He's the fix-it man. Now, once this world is created, what does he use to fix this world with, this world of Nekudim? He uses the supernal Torah, the recipe, the map, the how-to book for retrieval that which was lost, known as exile. The light of the holy female is not only in the muck of this world of Tohu, but many of the sparks of holiness are stuck there as well. He begins his mission. He knows the 7 vessels that shattered contain 10 aspects in each. And this will form the 70 nations of the world because they're all contained within him. This will form the 70 nations. So he makes an ordinance for each of the 7 that contains the 10 aspects. These are the 7 laws. These 10 aspects to rectify this world of Nekudim. So he knows there's 7 aspects over there, and he knows there's 10 in each, so he forms his own 10. These are the generations from Adam to Noah, the 10 generations that go into the Tohu to fix the Tohu. And Noah was the first rectification of the Tohu. And the flood was the wiping out of the really heavy, evil, dense part of that Tohu. And rectification was done. And a new aspect is created out of that. But the Tohu, the virus, the poison, it got in through Ham. And then the plot continues because we have 6,000 years to complete the 6-day mission of the time within his thoughts in the Garden of Eden. And he creates this aspect to rectify these 10 aspects, to rectify the world of Nekudim, where his female counterpart is stuck along with her pieces, her sparks, where they reside. Now we're at Yom Kippur and Noah, destruction. The destructions of the world of Tohu and the rectification of the righteous, the good that is there. And this will establish and solidify the 7 laws that rule the world. These are the laws. If these laws are followed correctly, the world of the Tohu would die, starve, cease to exist, nullify, because it will not have any supernal light to suckle off of in it. The plan continues in his thought, for he only has 6 days to do the finality of the 7th. The perfection in his world is 1,000. In the world of Adam, perfection is 1,000. Thus, our 6,000 years are in his thoughts of his 6 days. He is in the garden. And he sends out himself into the world of the Tohu to fix it. This will be known in the future as Israel. The living transmission of thought throughout time unbroken, which contains everything to fix and retrieve and sift the world of tohu opposite him. The world, the nations are known as the sons of Noah, sons of Noah, after the first rectification, that are now also rooted in the world. They are called Ben Noach, the 70 sons. But Adam has a plan. What is this plan? The plan is simple. Go get them out of the tohu. Clean them up out of the tohu. Make them pure like the former state. Oh, and whatever you do, don't let the tohu, the place of sin, enter in ever. And here's the recipe. The how, the when, the what. They're called mitzvahs, holidays, times, and seasons. Much has been written about what Adam is doing, little about what happens to that which it is done to, other than its destruction and its removal. The nations, the idolaters, the goyim, the akum, the nokri. So what happens? What are those non-Jewish sparks, nitzots? Why does the Torah say, love the ger? For you were ger there. Where? In the tohu, of course. Is ger the proper name for the non-Jew spark caught in the tohu? I thought it was Ben Noach. What differentiates one spark from the collective others? Being under the 7 laws as a systematic judgment called din of akum. Akum is an idolater. The 7 laws are judgments that are put on the nations to judge them, whether they do them or not. The judgment of those that feed the waste, known as idolatry, God forbid. Those that formally accept to keep and do as in commanded and does, the 7. These sparks now are retrieved from the tohu, the klipa, and are brought back into kedusha, holiness. Yet they still live in the nations of the world, in the tohu. Why? Because their mother, the Shekhinah, still lives there. She is still caught. The Hays are still caught in the world. This was Adam's mission. The Jews, Israel, were sent into exile for one reason: to make gerim in the tohu. The 6 days, the 6,000 years, are in full swing every day, each week, each year, until all is rectified, meaning the tohu, by Adam, which was the plan from the very start, called Israel. Israel is my firstborn son. Then, only then, will the term toshav, meaning residing back in the innermost supernal place, be added, like the term ger tzedek, until the 3rd generation of purification from the klipa, the tohu, is removed, and all fully perfection of the fruit is completed, and all return then in their place in the body of Adam, for the union of the female returning to the male, which is Sukkot, the dwelling of all together in her. through destruction comes Gog and Magog, the destruction of the other side during this time. Because anything that is left in the tohu, in the nations, that is not pure, but waste and evil, any remaining sparks that are in them are then dragged out. And these are called Gerim Gerurim. For Gerurim means to be dragged along from the uttermost parts of the lights. And these will return to the uttermost parts of the lights of the Shekinah, known as the Or Makif, or surrounding light. This is the secret of Noga, the membrane through which all beaver extraction, sifting of these sparks is done. We can call this the white part around the orange, but not the orange peel. Thus, Jubilee. It is said there is no Ger Toshav today, according to the Rambam. There is only Ger, because the Toshav must be added in the supernal realm of the Gan, in the Shekinah, when she returns. Therefore, Deuteronomy 14:21 and Deuteronomy 28:43 are great examples when Moshe Rabbeinu, our teacher, and the Holy One, may he be blessed, are speaking to Israel when they are in exile. And the term is used, Ger. Give your nevela to the Ger, the language of exile. This is why Ben Noach is the entire world and is not synonymous with the term Ger. Therefore, this time and space, or this space-time, is not only for you, it's about you. Either your destruction and judgment, or your rectification and tikkun. Being brought into the body of Adam, aka Israel. This solves the kasha, the question, of what to call a righteous non-Jew. Not in the land, not dwelling. Ger versus Ger Toshav. Ger is an exile term. Always has been, always will be. It's the Tohu term. Because the land is the Shekinah, Eve, the Malchut, in the aspect of Gan Eden. Thus Toshav will be the dwelling in the inside, the inner, the Pinimi, versus the Tohu, where versus not there. Tohu versus Tikkun. Tohu is a descriptive term and a place. When you are in exile, Tohu, make Gerim, specific, not tzedek, although it happens. We are talking about the elevation of the worlds, the holy sparks, and the people that are connected to Adam, through Adam, in Adam. If you see the word land as dirt, you have missed the entire point. Where are you in the Malchut? Where are you in the Shekinah, in the Nukva? Where are you in that space of Adamic land consciousness? So Ger is the correct term in the exile. And Ger Toshav, with the Toshav added, of the perfected 70, return inside Adam and Hava at the end of the 6 days, which is the 7th day in the garden, which is the 7,000th year here, when all the klipa, the tohu, the nakash, has been dealt with. The secret of Gog and Magog. it never got in. There have been many walls and many fences to keep it from getting in throughout Adamic space-time history as we know it. The Ben Noach, the rest of the world, worth saving at the final extraction of Gog and Magog, is the Gerim Gerurim mentioned in Zechariah 8:23. And they will grab hold to the hem of the garment of a Jew. Say, God is with you. Rav Bali calls it the ger of the night versus the ger of the day. The one that comes in exile in the tohu versus the one that comes out of fear of annihilation. This is Noga. And how the mechanics work. The ger of the night come now in the exile when things are tough, when you're ridiculed and all the things that come on you, even from the side of good, versus ger of the day when they see, like in Esther's time, that God is real and everything is real and I've been wrong and oh my God, the old foxhole religion. Rebbe Meir says, even the Nokri that does the Torah is like a Kohen Gadol. Where? In the Tohu, which is the backside of Tikkun, Israel. What you have on the front side, you must contain on the backside. It's in the Tohu. The Leshem says, it is proper for a person to know good, Tikkun, and to know evil, Tohu, and to turn himself, Gerim, convert, to turn himself into good, Tikkun. He says this is the secret of faith. The secret of faith is to know this and know that and do good. Adam is the secret of faith. The tree of the knowledge of good, the tree of the knowledge of evil is the secret of faith. To know, that's the tohu. That's the place of sin. I have to go fix my piece in it, which is usually yourself, your soul, by doing good. That is the secret of emunah, faith. You see, the antidote, which is the Torah, was given, which is the supernal Torah, before the poison, the tohu, was ever created. Because the end is looped in the beginning. Therefore, the Gentiles have 7 laws as a starting point, a foundation, because of the world of Nekudim, the world of the Tohu, the world of the nations, the world of the 7 that contain the 70. And Israel sent 70 souls into the Tohu, Egypt. And Joseph said, I have all the he donkeys and I have all the she donkeys. I control both the male and the female of the Tohu. I've conquered it. That's called a tzaddik. And then they took them out. The plan was genius. The plan is in action. And this is rising in the mind of the Holy One. Blessed be He. These 7 laws are the keys that unlock the Tohu, that unlock the potential of every non-Jew, the freedom from captivity, to return to your place in the Adamic body known as Israel, thus allowing you to toshav, or to dwell within the Shekinah, on the inside, not in exile as you are now with the Shekinah on the outside. The 7 journey leads to the 30 laws, which leads to the 66 laws, which leads to Nevela, the eating of a kosher animal that was killed in an unkosher manner. Why?